Because I work with it quite a lot, I know a little bit about it, and I'd just like to tell you about it today. So, every student needs to use UCAS, and there's a few set things that you need to do. Can anyone tell me how many universities can you choose to apply to with UCAS? 5? Does everyone agree? Yeah? Yeah, you're correct. So with UCAS you can choose 5 different universities. Okay. Do you think it's a good idea to put top universities as all 5 choices? Is that a good idea or a bad idea? Bad. Why is it bad?
Because I need some insurance.
Fantastic, yeah. So what we say on campus is that you should, aim really high for maybe 1 or 2 universities, and then for the other universities, maybe have slightly lower universities as insurance, just in case you don't quite get the results that you need to go. For our students who arrive in September, we work with them from September up until December to make sure that they make their application in time and they do everything that they need to make that application, and then they make it by the January 15th deadline. So there's a deadline for January the 15th. However, that deadline is for UK students only. So nearly all of the courses actually are open until March, May, even June. Okay, so you don't have to worry too much about that, but there's just a few courses that close on that. What I thought it would be a good idea to do is to actually show you how to use UCAS to search for universities and search for degrees. So I'm going to try and use this now. How do I get it? Okay, so UCAS is a way of applying to university. Okay, it's a way of choosing your 5 courses, but it's also the best possible place to look for different universities and different courses. Has anybody in here used UCAS to search for courses before? No? Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you just a couple of examples of how to look for courses using UCAS, and then I'll maybe show you a few things you probably need to be looking for when you're thinking about looking for universities. Okay, so would someone like to volunteer a course that they're interested in, and then we can look for it? Anyone? Media and communications. Okay. So you type that in here. Undergraduate? Fantastic. Search for undergraduate courses. What you have now is every single media and communications course in the UK. Okay. Have you thought about what city you would like to go to?
Probably
London, good choice, that's where I'm from. Okay. So, when we go down here, area, okay, so we're going to go England, area of England. Oh, look, we've got all of them. Northwest, we don't want to go there, it rains a lot up there. Southwest England, Greater London. Click there. There we go. So now you can search for every single media and communications course within London. Any universities that you think you like the idea of? Goldsmiths, one of our partners, good choice. Let's go for G. There it is. So media and communications at Goldsmiths. We'll have a click on there. This will then give you what we call like a brief overview of the subject. Okay. So you can start to look at things like it will have an outline of the course, so why study at Goldsmiths. Then it will have some contact details down here, so if you want to contact the university to ask a bit more, you can do. It will have admissions office, so if you want to find out whether or not they'll accept you, you can do that there. It then has open days, so if you're seriously thinking about going to the university, this is when you can go and visit. It will have the modules here. This is very important because not every media and communications degree will be the same. Some will study certain different modules, so find one that you find the modules interesting and then you should apply to that one. Has the assessment methods, how to apply, the application codes, and then this is the important one really, okay? Entry requirements. So you can find out what entry requirements for different types of qualification the university requires. So here it says A-level, BBB, okay? That's exactly the same as what they will ask for the on-campus foundation program as well, the UFP, up there somewhere, yeah? BBB, yeah? And then, I'm not sure if it will have it on here. It may not have it here, but then if you go to the website, they'll have the IELTS requirements as well, okay? And I can tell you for Goldsmiths, it's a 6. So, if you haven't found, also look, oh yeah, you'll find out how much you have to pay as an international student. No, it doesn't have international on here. So, if you find you haven't got enough information here, you just whiz back up to the top, and then you can go to, up there somewhere, you can go to their website, and you can find out more detailed information about international fees, maybe a bit more of an overview of the specific modules that they'll cover, and then you can make your decision. So, Ucas란.
What is the open day? Would you recommend students to go to open day?
Absolutely, yeah. So, imagine you were going to go somewhere for 3 years, right? You're going to go and stay somewhere and study somewhere for 3 years. Would you go there without ever visiting beforehand? This is not a short holiday or even a 1-year foundation. This is 3 years of your life. Would you go there before ever visiting? No, because unfortunately, when you go on their websites and in their brochures, universities, it's always sunny. Yeah, they always pick the best looking students. And quite often when you go there, it's not quite the same, okay? So make sure every one of your universities that you select on UCAS, all 5, you go there and visit first, have a chat to the students, have a chat to the academic staff, and get an idea of what it's actually like to study there, because I wouldn't want to go somewhere for 3 years if I hadn't been there before. So make sure you do in-depth research into the universities. So all of you in here who have a different types of courses, I would recommend going on here. Some of you in here, I heard sports science. Yeah, sports science. Where are you thinking of going?
Exeter.
Exeter. Good choice. Good choice. Sports management.
Loughborough.
Loughborough. Yeah. Excellent. We have now progression from our UFP to Loughborough. Do you support football? Tottenham. Oh, sorry. Okay. So this is the research area of UCAS. The other main bit, probably the bit you'll use the most, is the application part. So once you've found your 5 choices, you then go to the application. Unfortunately, I'm not sure if I can show you it because I have to pretend to be a student, but
You have to register first.
yeah, you would have to register. So, go for it, yeah.
Is
Yeah.
is the site is available to search all of the university?
Yeah, just in the UK and even some European universities as well.
So we find the place and search.
Yeah, so you can search 2 ways. You could search for area and then find all of the courses at all of the universities. You could search for university, so if you like a university, you can search and find all of the courses that that university has, or you could do it the way that we just did it, find the course and then look in the specific area where you want that course. So I suggest don't wait until you come to the UK on a foundation, start looking now. You can look and do a bit of research now. If you were...
Can I ask some comment?
Yeah.
그러니까 영국대학교의 정보가 우리가 없잖아요. 이제 유카스가 뭐냐면은 이제 University College Admission Service라고 해서 영국의 모든 대학교의 어드미션은 다 여기서 해요. 물론 이제 컨설버토라고 음대는 빼고 그냥 우리가 가는 대학교들은 다 여기서 하거든요. 그래서 여기서 예를 들면 스포츠 사이언스로 가고 싶다, IR 인터내셔널 릴레이션스 가고 싶다라고 하면 아까 여기 보여주신 여기다 타입을 해요. 여기다 타이핑을 하는 거예요. 내가 원하는 전공을. 그리고 학사로 들어가면 거기 이제 다 떠요. 그럼 거기서 다 비교를 해볼 수 있고 내가 정보가 좀 부족하면 그대로 그 사이트에 있는 거 긁어서 구글로 들어가면 학교 사이트가 나와요. 거기서 모듈 내가 원하는 그러니까 이름이 똑같이 뭐 커뮤니케이션 사이언스라고 해도 뭐 스포츠 매니지먼트라고 해도 안에서 배우는 게 다 다르거든요. 그래서 내가 원하는 모듈이 맞는지 확인하고 이런 것들이 필요해요. 그런 것들을 사실은 모든 학교 사이트에도 나와 있기는 해요. 하지만 여기가 다 종합이 되어 있으니까 여기서 보는 것이 좋죠.
So the other main use for UCAS is that if you apply to the university